What's good, YouTube? It's the girl Ashley Style, and I'm back with another video. So I really wanted to make a video about this for a really long time, because when I first started dealing with this issue, the first place that I looked was YouTube to see how I could fix it. And I watched a lot of videos, and no one really gave any solutions that really worked for me. So I'm here to interject my feedback into the community of people that suffer from this, or I should say for myself, did suffer from this. So anyway, this video is about facial dermatitis, or dermatitis on your face. So basically what that is it means you have eczema on your face. When I first started having the issues with my skin, I didn't know what was going on. I just knew that my entire face was like one big piece of dry skin. It was like a flaky, dry, patchy. It wasn't even like dry. It was just like literally my whole first layer of skin was like peeling off. And so I just didn't know what was going on. So I went and saw a dermatologist, and she told me that I had eczema on my face. So at that time, she gave me a steroid to use. I believe it was Decenide. 0.05 was the percentage. I don't have any here because I no longer use Decenide, which I'll get to in a second. So anyway, she gives me this cream. I really didn't even know that it was eczema. I was like, oh, I have dermatitis on my face. I didn't know what dermatitis was until later on. So start using the cream. Problem gone, no issues, didn't even realize it. Long story short, I used this cream for about 4 years straight. Okay, did not know that it was a steroid. I didn't know. I just knew that my skin was fine, you know, set it and forget it. And then I moved to New York, and I lost my insurance when I moved to New York, and I completely forgot what was even the issue that made me start losing the cream. That's how well the cream worked. So I went to go get the prescription for Decenide filled, and the new insurance that I had would not cover it. They said it was too expensive, blah, 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 blah. And so I went to my doctor to get something else, and the doctor was like, how long have you been taking this? I was like 4 years or whatever. They were like, you've been putting steroids on your face for 4 years. This is supposed to be like a temporary fix. You need to go back to the dermatologist to really figure out what was going on. At the time though, sorry, I have my watch on backwards, my fitness tracker thingy. So anyway, at that time I just didn't have the money to be going to another doctor and all this stuff. So I went to YouTube again, watched some videos, and that's when it occurred to me, like, there might be another way to fix this problem, because I think the doctor prescribed me something else. It didn't work as good, and my skin looked horrible. I wish I could find pictures. If I can find pictures of what my skin looked like. I am wearing makeup today, but trust me, my skin is perfectly fine. I will post pictures of what my skin looks like without makeup on. It's not perfect by any means, but yeah. So I will post a picture, like I said, of myself without this makeup, and you can see where my skin is now. But I don't know if I have a picture of what it looked like when it was like horrible. I just didn't feel like taking a lot of pictures back then. So anyway, long story short, I was looking for a cheaper solution and a solution in general to my issue, and I realized, like, for myself, I was really just trying to replace my other steroid, even though I recognize that it's not good to keep putting steroids into your system. So let's get started on what I did to get rid of, essentially, I think, the eczema on my face. The first thing I did, you guys are not gonna believe this, is I went out and got over-the-counter hydrocortisone. So I was at the pharmacy trying to get my prescription filled, and they wouldn't fill it. And I'm like, well, this is pretty much the same thing. So I asked the pharmacist, if I purchase hydrocortisone for your foot, would it be the same as could I use it on my face? Basically, that's what I asked. I asked, could I use it on my face? Her reply was, it shouldn't be a problem as long as you use it very, very lightly. Okay, so this is one of the ones that I got. I really like this one. It will not focus. You see that? That is the Rite Aid brand hydrocortisone anti-itch. It has 1% hydrocortisone in it, and it says release itchy feet. Okay, so I wasn't using this on my feet, but I did use it on my face. I have not used this in a really long time. When did I start using this? It's been about 6 months since I used this. Now before, when I started using this, it worked great. I tried another brand. I wish I had the box for this so I could really tell you guys. Yes, because this is the one with vitamin E and vitamin A in it. It has a moisturizing component, and I love this one way better than any of the other ones I bought. The Rite Aid brand with the vitamin E. I think it's supposed to be like a knockoff of cortisone 10 or something, but it's the maximum strength plus, and it literally worked great. I had no issues with it, except for the fact that if you didn't use it every day, you would notice like within 2 days that you need to start using it. So I really did start to use it less and less. So that was really the first step in my journey of not having this eczema on my face. So over time, it did start to bother me, like, hey, you're still putting some type of steroid on your face. We should really try to figure out how we can do this without, you know, destroying our skin. So I had watched this video of this girl's, and she was talking about a skin issue that she had on her legs. And she mentioned a certain product or something, ingredient in that was supposed to help you with your whatever issue she was having with her legs, her skin on her legs. Anyway, so the next part of the journey was this. It's Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser. Okay, I have extremely. What are we recording or not? Why is that little dot still just there though? It's so weird. Anyway, so I lost my train of thought. I was traveling, left my cleanser at home, and on the fly, I think I was in St. Louis, and I purchased this because I read the ingredients. It said Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser, cleanse and leave skin feeling moisturized. Now I have tried all the hypoallergenic stuff in the world. I cannot use Cetaphil. I cannot use it's little bars, Varigard or whatever the hell. Any of that hypoallergenic crap breaks me out. So I tried this because it reminded me of another cleanser that I had. Oh shit, I'm forgetting something really freaking important. Okay, so after I'm getting the red light, like the battery's gonna die. Hopefully it'll last a little long. So after I started using the hydrocortisone from Rite Aid, I mean I would get different brands, but this was my favorite. I went to London and did not have any of my face care stuff. I can't remember if it was that or I just wanted to try something new, but I ended up trying the Nivea brand skincare line. This isn't the one. It actually comes with a pink top that I don't have anymore. That I'm gonna get to in a second. So I ended up trying the moisturizer and the cleanser and loving it. Okay, they literally made my skin go from like maybe about a 50 to about a 70, 80. Okay, like really, it actually moisturized my skin. My skin felt clean and not stripped, and it didn't break me out. So I ended up buying the whole line, several bottles of it while I was there. Got back to the United States and discovered they do not sell their skincare products in the United States. So this is just one of the ones I have. I actually did not like this one. This is the one that was like for oily in combination. I like the dry skin one, but this is the oily combination one, and it has a mattifying effect, and I got this to wear under my makeup, but it actually didn't work that great for me. So anyway, it comes in a pink bottle. It's Daily Essentials Moisturizer and the Cream Cleanser. They work great. So because I was having trouble getting these products, I was sending my coworkers money to bring back to me when they would go. Got back from there and was trying, you know, so often to replenish these Nivea skincare products. I even tried ordering them online, but then it was so much more expensive to get them shipped, and just, it was a hot mess. So, you know, like I said, so then I was traveling and I went to St. Louis, ran out of my moisturizer, and ran out of my cream cleanser, and I decided to try this. I'm not sure if it's gonna funk it up. Oh, now it will. Hey. Okay, so that's the Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Cleanser. Okay, this honestly was really a game changer for me. This is the only hypoallergenic cleanser that did not break me out. Like all that other stuff with Cetaphil and Varigard or Varabomb, whatever the F, y'all know what I'm talking about. None of that worked for me. They all broke me out. I don't know how. They all broke me out though. So this I loved. It's fragrance free, soap free, dye free, paraben free, hypoallergenic, and non-comedogenic. Comedogenic? I don't know. Comedogenic. Yeah. So it's fragrance free, soap free, dye free, paraben free, hypoallergenic, and non-comedogenic. Okay. It did not break me out. It's so moisturizing. It did not strip my skin. It did not make it feel like the Sahara Desert. And I love this. I bought this and then when I was at home for Christmas, I bought some more. And so I was continuing to buy this guy. Love this guy. It actually still is kind of my favorite cleanser. Okay. So after the combination of this, the Nivea, okay, not this one, the pink one, my skin, I noticed a dramatic difference. I no longer had to use this guy, right? I was literally only using this and the Nivea moisturizer because I still had some. So at that point, my skin was amazing. I did not have any of the normal side effects of the dermatitis that I normally would experience. Okay, so I'm not sure what made me try. Oh yeah, that's what it was. So once the Nivea moisturizer ran out and I was having trouble getting in and all that good stuff, because I still had the moisturizer, I was out of the cream cleanser, and that's why I replaced it with this. And then when I ran out of the moisturizer, I was in Target and found this unscented lotion for your face. It says Farewell Dry Skin and the brand is called Smartly. Okay, so it says simple solutions made just right, 100% satisfaction guaranteed. There's a whole bunch of ingredients in them. None of them seem particularly natural, safe, whatever. Anyway, with all that being said, this moisturizer was amazing. So I really like this moisturizer. It was great for replacing the Nivea, and that's what I did. So I had been using it for months. I used just this and this. No need for a steroid, no need for anything else. Literally this and this. Now I would still have like the texture to my skin if I wasn't consistently using the moisturizer. Okay, but this product I'm about to show you is what I think really sealed the deal for me. And it's by the company The Ordinary. I went in there one day and I bought some products. I ended up going back and returning them because I didn't understand what they did. So the lady was like, well, what is it that you're trying to do? And I'm like, I'm trying to stop my skin from being so textured. And she recommended this, and it's called Mandelic. Okay, and Mandelic is an acid. It's a 10% hyaluronic and AHA acid. So I started adding this to this and this, and let me tell you, I have not had any dermatitis on my skin, no side effects of it, since I started using this. No lie, no joke. And I think this cost me about $10. I could be lying, might be 12, but $12 max. I will put the price on the screen. But literally this changed my skin, totally. So once I started using this, and this, and this, what I discovered was this is not as effective on combination skin. It's great for dry skin. So now that I have combination skin, I still love it, still use it. This moisturizer that I have, I decided to try the same brand of cleanser. And when I tell you, I'm not like in love with the cleanser, but it does a good job of not breaking my skin out, not being harsh, but also getting what this doesn't get. So I think it's great for combination skin. So now that is like basically my process. This is really what healed me of the eczema. I really believe it is. I'm not a doctor. I don't know shit. I'm just telling you what worked for me. And then lastly, now that I've kind of been wearing makeup more, because I don't really wear makeup often, but now that I'm shooting things for my website and all of that stuff, I've been wearing makeup more often. So I noticed that my pores are a bit like dirtier than they normally would be. Like I can see like blackheads and stuff in there. And I went out, they said that they recommended Select acid, which I never used before because that would be death to my eczema skin. But I literally added this to the mix. Basic Clearasil hyaluronic acid. Now I am going to replace this, and I'll let you know how that goes, with a ordinary brand hyaluronic acid and a peel. Because I want to like start fresh, and like now that I have like completely gotten rid of the eczema, see, you know, where I can really take my skin. But yeah, this, yeah, you know, I'm not in love with it. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not that amazing, but it gets the job done when I feel like my pores are really dirty. And that's it, guys. So if you are experiencing dermatitis on your face, I would recommend this. Now if you're looking for a cleaner, this, that's while you have the dry skin, while you have the dermatitis, the eczema on your face, this cleanser, the Neutrogena Ultra Gentle, and I get the creamy. There's another one, but I get the creamy one. And this moisturizer by Smartly. This thing is like $3 at Target, okay? $3. They wanted $50 for that steroid. And if you just have to have a steroid, the Rite Aid brand thing, literally $7, and I was great. So I wanted to make this video because I hope it can be helpful to somebody, because like I said, I literally was on YouTube scouring trying to figure out if anybody had a solution to the eczema on the face. And now your girl don't have that problem. She has combination skin. So it has its own challenges with the oily T-zone and all that stuff, which I'm sure you can see on camera. But yeah, so that's it, guys. If you have questions about what I used, I'm not an expert, I'm not a doctor, I'm just telling you what I did to get rid of the eczema on my face, and I had it for many years. So yeah, I hope that this is helpful to someone. Comment below and let me know if you found something else that worked for you and you want to recommend it, or you know, if you know you try it and it doesn't work for you, I will give you an update. If you know I happen to revert back to having it, I'm sure it's not completely healed, but maybe, you know, I don't know. But thank you guys for watching.